talking about your payloads, Jacoby, can you tell us a little bit about what your favorite payloads are that you've written yourself?
Um, okay, so there's been a lot at this point, and my favorites definitely changed in different stages. I will say that my number one favorite payload that I've ever made, and probably will be, this is one I want to continue to update. I need to do a big update on it, actually, to be completely honest with you. But the payload is acid burn. So that was actually the very first payload that I submitted to Hack5, and it won. Hack5 does monthly awards for ones that it picks out. So my first one I submitted actually won an award, and so I made Advanced Recon first, and what Advanced Recon does is it goes through your system and it finds everything about you. It finds the email associated with the Microsoft account, your name, your Wi-Fi passwords, everything about your system, your processor, your RAM, just everything you can imagine about your system, and it sends it over to me. So that is the kind of the practical version. And then I went through and made acid burn. And so what acid burn did is it took all that information and then it incorporated Sappy Speak, which is the Windows text to speech. And it would take all that information and it roasts you, basically. It just if it finds out that you have let it find out that you only have 4 gigs of RAM, right? It just talks shit. You know what I'm saying? It finds out what email you have, right? Let it find out that you're using Yahoo or something, right? It'll just roast you. So it just kind of goes through all of that different information and just uses it to talk shit. So that one's my favorite just because it's one that I'm going to continue to build. I want to make, because you can customize the responses. You can pull it down yourself and customize the responses, but I want to make there to be more levels of responses, like more logic. Like if you have, only 4 gigs of RAM and, your Wi-Fi password is only 4 characters long or some crazy thing like that. Because that's something else it does. It's like, oh, your Wi-Fi password, really, it's 7 characters. There's no numbers in it. You said it 2 years ago and you wonder how I got here. It's like things like that. So I just want to continue to add levels to it, add more logic to it, and if we can make the insults better, you know what I mean? But I just yeah, I love that one. It's just violently 90s, and just funny.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it.